Also, assistant secretary to district executive secretary, Dennis Carroll. So that's our main admin team, and June has been instrumental in actually getting a lot of the things that is going to be presented organized, and so I'll be leaving most of the presentation to you, then to June, and take it from there when we have the Q&A.
All right. Thank you, DG Dr. Yap. Let me just share my screen. I hope everyone can see my screen. Yes? Okay, great. Thank you. Okay, so some of our presidents, we had the joint presidents meeting 2 days ago in Singapore, and we've shared this with them. But today, especially, I am expounding and going into details, and we will take an FAQ. So if you have questions, for example, even to calculate your per capita or your membership net and all that, we can work it out again later together. So just to make it clear, let's compartmentalize this. Okay, let's compartmentalize the awards into three boxes. Yeah. So the first one, you have the Rotary International Club Excellence Awards, anything that is recognized by RI. Okay. Now we have also the District Governor Citation or Excellence Award. I was sharing with the joint presidents. You notice that we are moving away. RI is moving away from the word citation. And if you go to US, the word citation means you get summon. Yeah. So so we are now moving, and we are aligning ourselves also with what RI's nomenclature, which is the Excellence Award. And the last one is District Awards. So you'll see the documentation, the paperwork will look something like this. On the left, you see the RI Club Excellence Award, and on the right, you see the District Governor Excellence Award. So this year, it's a little bit unique because DG's theme is MAGIC, MAGIC, and we have used this acronym for the District Governor's Citation or Excellence Award. And M is membership, A is annual giving, G is governance, I is impact and image, and C is collaboration. All right. And I've shared this in the President's chat group, in the AG's chat group. There is a slight little revision just to clarify on the quantum and the dates. And I'll be sharing this the update tonight, later after this. But essentially, the governor's citation is a way for us to benchmark, as for all of us to move in unison towards the same direction. And it is a more holistic approach. We are trying to have it a more holistic approach and not just about quantity or numbers. Okay, we've got a rubric system. This year, it's graded on 4 stars, 3 stars, 2 stars. DG say anything below 2 star, you might as well don't say lah. Okay, right? So we all aim for the stars, yeah? Okay, and we will work with you. The AGs have been briefed last week. Some of the AGs are also here for a bit more extra tuition, I think. And we are all here together, working together, yeah? Okay, so the first M, membership. This is a more holistic approach. So it's not just about the numbers. We are looking at the quality. We want ordinary members engaged in Rotary projects and activities. So the word ordinary members means members who are not on LOA, members who are not on the rule of 85, not your honorary members. We want them to be engaged in Rotary projects and activities. So I think there's a moniker, RINO, Rotary in name only. We don't want, rhinos around. We want our Rotarians to be fully engaged. We also want you to invite non-Rotarians, and this is a good source of potential members. Could be your corporates, could be your partners, and it's very easy. You just have to ask them to attend club events once a month. So it could be your speakers, it could be even your interactors, Rotaractors, invite them. Yeah. Now, quantitative, net increase of at least +2 new members. Okay, so the word net means if you have 2 who have left and 2 who are coming in. That's not a net growth, yeah? That is -2 plus 2 becomes 0. So net increase means there is a growth there. Now, the second one, net increase of at least 10% of membership. So let's say, for example, you have a membership strength of 35. So funny question, 10% of membership, how? 3.5, how potong half? Okay, some of you will say 4, some of you will say 3. This citation is based on a 4-way test. We leave it to you, but we will take it at 3. Yeah, so net increase of at least 10% membership. And the last one, our enhancement, we want to see inclusion and diversity, which is one of the things RI has been pushing for, DEI. So recruitment of, for example, a female member or a minority representation. If your club has a lot of too many doctors, bring in some other profession, bring in diversity, be more inclusive. All right. The next one is on annual giving and Rotary Foundation programs, and this is based on 31st March 2025. So you can work all the way until 31st March 2025. And the reason why we put that is because we need some time to calculate. So we can't give you until the end of the year. We need time to also prepare, calculate, do a bit of maths for the awards night and everything. So number one, 5 points will go to End Polio Now. So have at least $15 per capita donation. So for example, if your club is made up of 20 members, very easy for you to achieve $15, 15 times 20, yeah? So that's per capita. Or the operative word is the word or. Total club giving to Polio Plus is 1,005. Right? So because it is or, you can choose which one is easiest for you, or you can aim for higher standards. The next one is Rotary Foundation giving. You have at least one Paul Harris member or 50% of club members contributing to annual fund. Yeah, so either you just get somebody in your club to be a Paul Harris member, a Paul Harris Society member, or half of your club members contributing something, whatever that amount is, at least something to the annual fund. The next 5 points goes to $25 per capita contribution. And the next 5 points goes to $100 per capita. So what does that mean? If your club contributes $100 per capita, you will get 5 points plus 5 points plus 5 points. Right? Yeah. The next one, goal setting. Now, I had some presidents, and I really like it when if you are in trouble or you're not sure, you can just get hold of me, get hold of District Executive Secretary Dennis. We are more than happy to help you. Some presidents were asking, needed some help on the club goals. This should have been done earlier when you started your year, but if you have not, please do this by 31st September and achieve them by 31st March next year. Now, the other thing that we need you to help look out for, and this will be one of the things that DG will look up for during his DG visit, is to be up to date with your RI dues, your district dues, ROS, tax, and I'll be sharing also later. I have only 44 clubs who have submitted their BOD for the district directory. This is really, I feel it's quite low. We have 73 clubs and only 44 have submitted to district directory. So before I malu anybody, I would share tonight who are the clubs to give you last chance before Merdeka Day and release the names of who have submitted and who have not. Yeah. Okay. The next I, Magic, MAGIC. So I is impact and image. So in terms of image, and we want to find out, have you been publishing in club Facebook, social media, or participating in the People of Action competition? And the other point is, have you been using Rotary? Have you been complying with the Rotary voice and visual identity guidelines? So usage of non-compliant logos, such as your legacy logos, your old logos, will disqualify you from this criterion. Yep. So double check. Sometimes I know all of us, we have a nostalgic feeling to our legacy logos. Totally understand that. But we need to move towards having a united branding. So check on your compliance of logos. Now, the next one is the impact, service projects impact. Update your projects onto the Service Project Center. This used to be called Rotary Showcase, and now it's called Service Project Center. So I've put in the URL there. You can easily click that. Participate in the district projects, participate in global grant projects. So there's all these points for you here to achieve. Something unique in district governance year is that we want to push for collaboration. We've got to stop working in silos as clubs. No man is an island. So we would like to see clubs working with other clubs within our district, not outside our district, within our district. The other 5 points that will be given out will be to clubs who host, organize, and support our district events. So if you are supporting the Vibrant Club seminar or hosting the Vibrant Club seminar, or helping out with end polio, helping out with something on the district level, that's another 5 points for you. So someone asked, what if it's only somebody, 1 person, 2 person in our club going for flag day? Well, it still counts as 5 points there. Yeah. So all that totals up to 100. And just a quick plug in. The Pen Borneo Meet, save the dates, is 15 to 16 of November. DG was today DG is in 3 different Zoom meetings. So he has very strong bladder from 7 p.m. He's been in Zoom meetings. So earlier at 7 p.m. he was in a Pen Borneo Meet meeting. They've confirmed on the price of the ticket. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. Kundasang is known as the New Zealand of our Malaysia. And you can see the picture there. You see black and white cows, beautiful place. You've got to go there. And the other place that destination point is our district conference, which will be held in Bali, held jointly together with District 3420. That's in Bali itself. So as a bonus, there is also this bonus, extra points. Now, if you have 100% of all your members achieving PHF status, now this is different from the PHF club. This is 100% of all your members are PHF status, yeah? Then you get 20 points. If 20% of your club members attend the district conference, that's a 10 points extra, and 40% of your club members attending official district events, such as Vibrant Club Seminar, Pen Borneo Meet, then is another 10 points. The operative word here is official district events. So if it's a drinking or karaoke, which is not official, sorry, no points, yeah. But please enjoy yourself, but no points awarded there. Okay. So in terms of rubric points, as you can see here, out of 130, if you achieve more than 90, you get a 4 stars, which is a distinction. 89 to 80 is 3 stars, and then less than 79 to 60 is 2 stars. Moving on to DG visits. Okay, so I have some clubs who have already choked all the dates, or whispered, or just stopped either Dennis or myself halfway and booked our calendar.
June.
Yep.
Just wondering whether we stop at this point and
okay, yeah, sure.
take questions, then move on to the.
That's true. Otherwise, we lose memory. Any questions from anyone here at this juncture? You can unmute yourself. Yes, go ahead, Ken King. If you have a question, please unmute, yeah?
Yes, yes, I have a question. I couldn't find the icon, the raise hand icon, so
sure.
You on my hand. So very quickly, go back to the last slide, the previous slide, on the 100% PHF, I think. Yeah, the 100% ordinary members in the club have achieved PHF status. It can be achieved in 2 ways. One is for them to donate the $1,000 themselves.
Yep.
The other one could be that they donate something and then another
matching point.
Yeah, so is there a difference in the criteria or is it acceptable?
District Governor? DG, I think you're muted or...
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm muted. Yeah, we are actually putting out a program to try to get members to participate. So we'll be matching 500 points for every PH. So they only have to pay 500. That will be counted.
So that would be
So long as it's a PHF.
okay. So matching will be counted. So for example, if I want to give a PHF to one
You just ask Gimbok. No, he can
yeah,
match
exactly.
everybody.
Our club very easily achieve that by giving PHF to those serving. So okay, thank you. Yeah, I think that answers the
Okay.
question. So
Well,
maybe
Keng Keng looks like you're on the way to being 4 stars there already.
I do not know. I didn't count the points, but to support the DG and to support the Rotary, of course, we're into it. Thank
Oh,
you.
wonderful. Thank you. Any other questions from anyone else? Yep,
Yes,
PDG, go ahead.
June, in that the C, under the category of C, you mentioned support district activity.
Okay. Yep, that's right.
Right? When the word support, are you referring to participate?
Okay, we'll leave this. DG, do you want, for me, I think it's a 4-way test. DG, would you like to chime in?
I think support is, of course, host is quite host, co-host, organized. That one's quite clear. Support, yeah, is a bit more vague, but I think we probably just leave it there so that just make it easier for them to gain the points. The whole purpose of this point system is actually to motivate people to, I mean, it's not that, yeah, just give them something to aim for.
Okay. So that means a club can contribute funds for that particular project, or they can be involved in the project by turning up during the day of the project. That can be considered as support, right?
I think support, yeah, I think turning up in a fairly significant numbers would be a marker of support. So yeah.
Yeah, that
I
was my
think
next
earlier
question.
on, I think we are talking about 30%, 50% of the club. I don't think here in this one, we won't be asking for such large numbers. Just
That was what I wanted to ask next, whether or not turning up one member representing my club will qualify for the 5 points.
I think that you have to ask your president when he submits to whether it fulfills the 4-way test.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
But yeah,
Thank
there
you.
is a common question. I was asked the same question earlier. For example, if you have 20 members and 4 turn up, but one person turn up 4 times or for 4 different events, does that count? The idea is that we want people to, the strategy is to move everyone to reach out and get them more involved. And this part here, we leave it as a 4-way test. If you think this is your personal best, we'll give it to you in terms of points. And again, the mark here is all 4-way test. But generally, this whole exercise is to move everyone in the same direction and to ensure that everyone is participative and engaged in the district.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Any other questions? Please unmute yourself.
DG, PB June.
Hi.
I have one question.
Sure.
For the Rotary Foundation, there's one criteria they say 100 USD 100 per capita. Actually, previously we say EY club or 100 USD per capita, you award 5 points. Yeah, am I correct?
Okay, so now after catching up with DRFC, this is the wording now. It's USD 100 per capita contribution to annual fund. Very simple.
Okay, that's very simple. But it's not simple for many clubs. I have to consider some clubs are not capable to give 100 USD per capita because they might engage new members. Is
It's
that
And
okay. You
possible?
get you
For
get
example,
25 per capita, you get a 5 points. If you manage to reach the 100, then you get 10 points. I mean,
DG, I have one idea. Okay, just a suggestion, but it's up to DG to decide. Okay, for example, 100 per capita may be a bit difficult for some clubs, but however, if we can award 5 points for every member contribute 25 USD or 100 per capita per club, they still award a 5 point. Is that a very good? Is that can be considered?
it's already there, AG Kenley. If you see the point over here,
That one, yeah.
this one here. Yeah. So don't worry. If let's say they don't hit the 100 per capita, I'm pretty sure they will get at least 5 plus 5 plus 5, 15 points out of 20. Right? So when we do marking, of course, not everybody can get 100%. We understand. But it's something for all of us to strive towards.
Okay, my primary purpose to have this kind of suggestion is I want to encourage every member to contribute to annual fund.
Okay.
If is,
Good.
for example, if we cannot hit 100 capital, at
Mm.
least we can encourage every member contribute 25.
Yes,
So
yes.
at
It's
that
already
point,
there, that point there. If you see the screen, the
Yeah.
third bullet, USD 25 per capita.
yeah, this per capita. Per
Mm.
capita doesn't mean every member contribute. Even they can hit 25 per capita, even not every member contribute. But
Mm.
my point is
Mm.
USD 25 every member
Okay.
or 100 per capita.
Yep.
So we can encourage every member to contribute so everyone can involve.
Well, if you can do that, that would be wonderful. If you look at point number 2, 50% of your club members contributing to annual fund, and that could be any amount. And if you already achieve that, immediately you can get that point there already.
Yeah, that's only 5 points. I mean is if 100 per capita is 5 points or every member contribute minimum 25, they also can award the 5 points. So you can, so they are for new member, they are more motivated to contribute the 25. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
PP.
I think EG Kenny, we have the discussion with DG and DRFC towards this direction has been quite finalized this morning. DG, would you
Yeah.
like to chime in?
Okay. Just a suggestion. Just a suggestion.
This one is okay. Most of this is between the main idea was June's, and the DRFC. I mean, Yawa has come in with to modify the wording, and so a lot of thought has been put into it. But your concept of 100% 25 is fairly new. We'll just put it to test. Just bounce it off Yawa, and then we'll see what we can do. Come back to you.
Okay, thank you, DG.
Yeah, PP June and all, I think it's more of the alignment of the 5, the digit and the description of it that created this discussion, because as what PP June has pointed out, the $25 per capita has already been addressed. But I think on the screen, the alignment was a little bit shifted. So
okay.
maybe DG Kenny couldn't catch.
Okay. I see. Yeah, the points is some. Okay. Sorry, CP Chin Liang, you have a question? He's also our Polio Plus man.
Yeah, hello everyone. Yeah, good evening, DG. So, regarding the citation, so based on previous year, the club will be report the service project in my Rotary service showcase. So for the C portion, the corporation, so how we report our activity or our service project to get the citation, how we report? Do you have any form, or we just record down, or we will submit to the newsletter, our district newsletter, or any Google form?
Okay. So the Rotary Showcase is now called Service Project Center, and you can access the website by spc.rotary.org. So just like last year where you upload it to Rotary Showcase, you upload it to this new Service Project Center. So this is the new thing that Rotary has moved from Rotary Showcase to, they call it now Service Project Center.
How about the section C, collaboration?
Collaboration, this is
Yeah.
power test. We
Correct.
give you a lot of leeway. We trust in you.
Okay.
PB June. Yeah, I'm Chandra from KK Pearl.
Hi,
I would
President.
like to ask,
Mm.
how do you categorize projects like community project, environment, education, and so forth? How do you categorize it in a marking?
This is with regards to which point, yeah? So I can just, is it the collaboration or under service impact, service project impact?
Service. Where do you want to categorize like community projects, education, or
Community
other
service.
projects,
Community-
environment? Do you want to put it
community
in
service.
collaboration of community project, collaboration of environment project, or something like that? How do you categorize it in terms of marking?
Okay. So for example, you have one project. Can you name me one of the projects you're doing, President Chandra?
Here we have a WASH project. That is one of our
Oh,
signature.
yes, the watch project. Yeah. So that's a
yeah.
very good, meaningful one. And you can see that immediately, if you update the project onto the service project center, that's 5 points. And then if it is a project, that one would be on community service. It can be community service, it can be an international service. So that's already 5 points. Is your WASH project a global grant project?
No, at the moment.
Not at the moment. Okay. So maybe if you can find another one, global grant project. And bear in mind, you don't have to be the host. You can just contribute as a partner. And if you organize or spearhead at least 2 projects centered on vocational, community, international club, or youth projects. So again, your WASH there, that is has a slant on benefiting the community. If you involve your youth, that's also fulfills the criteria. And the last point there, it increases awareness of an area of focus. So how many, we all know, right? There are 7 areas of focus, but I think sometimes get right. So the form that I give out to you guys on the 3rd page, it has all the icons of the 7 area of focus. Just refer to that. Yeah, I also forget sometimes.
Yeah. Okay. I will
Yeah.
ask anytime.
Yeah.
Which I want to get clarification. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem. So yeah, you can have a look at the 7. Yeah. So water sanitation there. So another 5 points for you there. Yeah. So
Okay.
very easy. You collect your points.
Yeah.
For the
Okay.
project.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Any other questions? No. Okay. Somebody is asking. Okay. No worries. All right. Moving on. Okay. Now the next thing is the DG visits. And this part here, let's start with the beginning. What is the objective of DG visit? Now, this is not just a social visit. This is when district governor, who is a doctor, will do a bit of health check, find out if your club is in good health or not in good health. He'll give you a prognosis. So there are 2 methods of doing the DG visits. The first one is it's a fully physical on-site meeting. So DG will be there. So if DG is going to your club between September to January 25th, January next year, you can have it as a fully physical meeting. Put aside about 60 to 90 minutes because there will be quite a lot of questions. You will see the checklist. It's the same thing that has been used last year and many years before. There are quite a lot of things that DG will go through. Things like, for example, your charter certificate. Have you updated your goals? Have you submitted this and that? How's the progress of your projects and all that? What's your relationship? Have you stayed in touch with Interact, GrowTrack? So that's a lot of questions that will be asked. So make sure you have ample time for DG, 60 to 90 minutes. Now, President Keng was saying that she can do it within 30 minutes because she will submit all the paperwork to DG beforehand. Again, gold standard there, President Keng. Top student like that. Okay. So AG should try to be there. Optional attendance. Okay, give me a second, AG Vicky. Optional attendance is by district executive secretary or district assistant secretary, Mark or myself, either there virtually or physically. And if the interactors and retractors are not able to be there, the youth service chair will need to report. In between of after the district governor has done a little review with you, please cater in some time for everybody to go for toilet break, freshen up, yeah, and then followed by 60 to 90 minutes of your club assembly or your club meeting, during which district first lady will be in attendance. But as we get closer to the date, I'll just double check with you and reconnect with you to confirm of her attendance. And during this time, you can, for example, ask DG to present PHF pins or do membership induction. But please advise him and let him know when these things in place. Now, things which are not appropriate would be for you to invite another guest speaker, for example, and that will detract away from the purpose of a DG visit. Now, the other concern DG has is that some clubs are requesting to do the DG visit later next year, which means it's way past your halfway mark. So this is not quite healthy. We want to make sure that the clubs are all in good order, in good health, right? So if that should happen, then please book 2 times. One is a virtual health check. So you will connect with DG over Zoom. And this is with the board of directors, attended by district executive secretary or district assistant secretary. And then the DG physical visit then can be next year in February onwards. Okay, so the whole idea is that we want to make sure that DG gets a chance to sit down with you, do his doctorly thing and check on your health, see that you're all good. Okay, and the physical visit is a chance for a dialogue session with district governor. AG Vicky has a question, but can I just Vicky, you have a question, is it?
It's not a question. I would like to send my apology. During the President Kang Keng Rotary Club of Bugis DG's visit, I won't be there because I'm on schedule London, away for 6 weeks in London.
Oh, okay.
It's okay. I think that in Singapore there are so many DGs, AGs, they sort of cover for each other. Like yesterday,
Karen covered for Jenny.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, no worries. But thanks for letting us know. Thanks, AG Vicky. Okay, at this juncture, maybe we take any questions, FAQs. Okay, so please do connect with me.
There's one thing that's June may not have mentioned, that's it'd be nice that during the visits there are some activities or sub-club projects that can be visited at the same time. I noticed also some clubs are having their induction next year or very late this year. In that case, the inductions will actually get very low priority. But if you can match it with the DG's visit, I think we might be able to give some priority to that.
Yeah. So in terms of we also want to make sure that DG's time and travel is very efficient. So we are doing a clustering approach. And so you can see, for example, AG Stephen Lee has worked out something for Sandakan. And this is a very good, well done one, which I would like to share. AG Andrea and AG David Chan has put together Kuching's plan. So you can see here, we cover Kuching within 2 visits. So this makes his flight, his travels, hotel bookings, everything very efficient. Right, so he arrives Kuching, he covers all the clubs, he visits do a couple of visits, covers an environmental project. So all cow team within 2 legs. Yeah. So apart from Singapore, he is here usually on the weekdays. We're trying to reserve the weekends for flights over to Sabah, Sarawak, or to Malacca or North Johor. So, for example, Simon's Club, Kluang, Mersing, which are quite far, we need to plan out a little bit more because I understand it's about 3-hour drive. We also don't want DG to be too tired out. So connect with me and we will plot out all these dates. Any questions again at this juncture? Can we have the visit checklist? AG Govinda is asking. Yep, the AG checklist will be shared with you. I will send it over. It looks similar to last year. If you've seen it last year, same profile. So we don't reinvent the wheel when we don't need to. And I will share this with you in the group after this. Good question. Thank you, AG Govinda.
Just show the last part that refers mainly to AGs.
Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so the onward journey, I suppose this one you're referring to, is it?
No. I thought this one was the
No, this is for the checklist. So I'll just
then
share that
addendum
separately.
mainly for the AGs.
I'll send it separately.
Okay.
You can't unmute. Oh, okay. Sorry, AG Govinda says he can't unmute, but yeah, I can see your WhatsApp. Don't worry, I can reply you on the and see it. Okay. Any other questions? If you can't unmute, you can message me on WhatsApp or I can read it here. Okay. PDG Andre says Urban Coaching is planning to do e-sport fundraising and we'll try to get DG to launch it on 26th October. Okay? Just let us know what time and we will work out all these details. Any other questions? Please unmute yourself or text me on WhatsApp or the chat function here in Zoom.
I think for the Sabah, not Sabah, but KK clubs, you're having what they call a joint presidents meeting. We will join you on the joint presidents meeting to try to establish which is the easiest way of covering Kota Kinabalu. I think there are 9 clubs there in KK. And we can, I think if we do it efficiently, break it up into the maximum of 3 visits.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah, I do have the calendar and I will work it out with you. Next one. Yep. So DJ's calendar now, I'm also beginning to plot in all his clinic hours so you know what time to call him if you want to reach him. It will be all on the district website and the club health check document will also be shared with you. The district governor's checklist will also be shared with you after this. Now, back again on governance and goal setting. These are 5 of the items that you need to make sure you comply with. So number 1, ROS submissions. So ROS in Malaysia, ROS in Singapore, make sure you comply with this. Have all this information ready. Comply with Rotary International report on current club officers' information. According to DES Dennis Carroll, he said that only 69 clubs have submitted. So we have 5 more clubs who have not submitted. And then your BOD details. So today we have 44 clubs who have submitted and we still have 3 clubs with no president. That is, I think, a bit of ICU case, yeah, Dr. Yap. So Dr. Yap may need to go to ICU and check on the clubs. Enter your club goal settings in Club Central and payments of district dues and RI dues. All right. And since we are at this point, let me share on the district leadership directory. Jeng, 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 who haven't submitted? Okay, so we have 44 clubs who have submitted. Thank you very much to these clubs. Actually, I think it's 43 clubs. You know why? Somebody submitted 2 times. Garden City is so good that they submitted 2 times. So actually, it's only 43 clubs who have submitted, yeah? Because Garden City made 2 submissions. I don't know why. Yeah, so Sentosa also submitted 2 times. So actually, that means 42 clubs only submitted. No, 43 because Tanjong Pagar submitted on manually instead of using the form. Yeah, so total count 43. Only 43 clubs have submitted. We are still looking for 30 more clubs, and I'm gonna just show over here.
Show it a bit slowly so that the AGs in the clubs are involved.
Okay lah.
Take note.
Okay lah. Let me see. I shall read out the names of the clubs. So Rotary Club of Bandar Seri Begawan, you're good. Singapore, you're good. Bintulu is good. Bugis Junction, Changi, E Club. Garden City, Johor Centennial, Jurong Town, Kampung Glam, Kota Formosa, Kota Kinabalu South, Kota Melaka, Kuching, Kuching Central, Kuching Unity City, Kuching South, Kulai, Marina City, Mersing, Novena, Pandan Valley, Pasir Gudang Mandarin, Pontian, Puteri Lagoon, Queenstown, Raffles City, Sandakan, Sandakan North, Sarike, Senai, Sentosa, Shenton, Singapore East, Singapore Heartlands, Singapore North, Singapore West, Suntec City, Tanglin, Tawau, Urban Kuching, and Yong Peng. Yeah, that's all. So Rotary Club of Malacca had a bit of issue, but I'm very happy that they contacted us. So at least we know when you have issues, we can come in and troubleshoot and help you out. So if you have an issue, like for example, you can't upload. So I know, like for example, Peace Builders Club President Aziz had a bit of problem uploading his photo. Or Rotary Club of Malacca had an issue because they are a rejuvenated club. So their information on Rotary Club Central and here don't tally. But if you do have any issues, do reach out to us. At least we can help you troubleshoot it. Don't keep in silent. Yeah. So if your name is not here, please double check. Or your club AGs, your club is not listed here. Please do double check with them. Is there something that they need help with? Okay. All right. So to recap, ROS, you need to go to your own ROS, Malaysia and Singapore separately. I think Brunei should be the same also, separate ROS. Go into Rotary Club Central for report on your club officers' information and your goal settings. If you hit a roadblock, get in touch with Dennis Carroll. So only District Executive Secretary has this power. I don't have this power. So you need to go to and talk to Dennis Carroll and ask him for help on this. Leadership Directory, this will be our Berhad Secretary, Evelyn, but I can help you out with this because I have a bit of access to this. So any assistance? Okay, I see a question here, Andre. Okay. I would like to ask if we could join with other club DG club visit. Yes, that would be actually very good, a lot more effective. You can do a joint fellowship visit, but have your either a Zoom session separately so that DG can work out with you, but the fellowship can be a joint one. Sorry, DG. So one of the question is Vishnu from Rotary Club of Johor Centennial. He asked if we could do a joint DG club visit.
Sure. I mean, the social part, meeting the members is, especially 2 small clubs, it's quite good to have both together. But the business meeting, of course, will be separate.
Yeah, I hope that answers you, President Vishnu. Yeah.
I believe in the power of Rotaractors.
Sorry. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And I'm going to stop share.
Oh yeah, the reminder of Rotary actors during the visit, if you have if you're supporting a Rotary club or Interact club, it'd be nice to meet, to get a chance to meet some of them.
Yeah. I think some of the presidents may know this. There are a bit of issues on Rotaract membership. For example, in institution-based are not allowed to collect dues and all that. So we have DG has held a couple of meetings with the district Rotaract team. And we are, in discussion, getting the letters to ask for a waiver to Rotary International. And district governor would like to touch base with your Rotaractors. Apparently, some of the Rotaractors said that their sponsoring club don't know of their existence, which is quite a shock to us. So we would like to meet up with the Rotaract clubs that you are sponsoring. Okay, so this is the end of the presentation. We are opening up now to any Q&A, questions and answers. You may unmute yourself. Yep, PDG Andre, go ahead.
Hi. Can I just check whether the district dues has been invoiced? Has the invoice been issued already for district dues?
Yep, according to Evelyn, she has invoiced it. So Rotary Club of Malacca, for example, had an issue because their number and RI numbers don't tally.
Okay.
So I know that she has sent out the invoice.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Any other questions that we can assist you with? Okay.
I have a question.
Yep, go ahead.
Under collaborations, I
Mm.
wonder the charity dinner that we are organizing now is
Mm.
actually a collaboration between members of a few clubs to organize it. It can be considered, right, under collaboration.
Oh yeah, certainly.
Certainly,
Yeah.
yeah, thank you.
Yep, great to see that I know a chain of collaborative work is in effect. That's wonderful to hear. Any other questions from the floor?
Please let us know if DG has any dietary restrictions so that we know what to feed him.
That's okay.
All right.
I did ask, I put a request for half portions, but nobody seems to take note of it.
Half portion is kids' meal, is it?
We'll make it a buffet for you so that you feel you're included for your choices.
Okay. Any other questions? Vicky
Yeah.
again? Yes.
Same thing for the same event. Many people will be coming from our district, even from Kuching, to sing to raise fund. So it should be included as well, right? I forgot. Yeah, I thought people are having fun. I forgot that is also collaboration in the event.
Sorry, what event?
The FRCA charity event, 22nd November. We are singing to raise fund. So people are coming from Mesra and Kuching to come and take part. Yeah. A few, about 20 people, all from different clubs.
That
Yeah.
will be probably under the under support, the sort of lowest category.
Yeah. Having fun also is a project, right? Yeah.
Okay. So typically of Asians, we sometimes are very shy to ask questions. Like in school, you wait until the last minute or outside of class, then you ask the teacher questions. Oh, okay. See, I knew it. AAG Mutu has a question. Share the slide deck with us. Got another session. Okay. So no worries. I actually recorded this, so we'll share the recording with you, and we'll also share the deck again and the checklist, all the documents with you. And at the same time also this weekend, if you have any questions, we are here to give you tuition. Message me and I will give you coaching and tuition and replay this thing again. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
one.
yeah, agents, we are all like that one.
Okay. If we are coming to a close, but before I close, I just want to touch on something that I think was quite sensitive. I think John, during his year, experienced some problems about payment of the hotels for DG visits. So I thought I better get that clarified. We thought there was a district resolution to say that the only for the governor's visit, the hotel is looked after. And in the past, I think there's been even discussion about homestay. For myself and my wife, yeah, I think we are quite okay with homestay. And that would definitely cut costs. But I understand that's not so much it's more not a standing order, but the current practice. Perhaps ask PDG Andre to elaborate. Is that the accommodation is taken care of? And for example, I remember when I was AG, I look after the Andre's PDG. No, at that time, Governor Andre's visit to Singapore, where he was shared by 3 clubs, and we just started to get together and proportion a payment for the hotels by the different clubs. Singapore club, for example, demanded a long visit, so they paid for 2 nights stay, and the other 2 clubs, they just paid for 1 night stay. Could PDG Andre just give us some sort of guidance on that?
Oh, sure. Yeah, it's been the tradition of the clubs actually in the district, whereby when the governor makes an official club visit, a 1-night hotel expenses, or rather the hotel room rate, is being paid by that particular club whom the governor actually makes a visit. So it's only 1 night. So you can make full use of the DG during that whole day actually. All right. So that's been a tradition. During my time when I was a DG 2014, 2015, for clubs that are small, I make an exception. So I pay it out of my own pocket. But for bigger clubs where they have a lot of resources, they want to do that. So it was a nice courtesy. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing. Yes, so I will be following suit in that, and I think June will probably be discussing with you about the arrangements. Thank you.
Well, I'll be curious to see who will be hosting DG at home. I know other DGs in Indonesia who are hosted at homestay. One of them even stayed in a mosque, he told me before. That's PDG Gus. I think he told me that.
Well, if I can just add some more things, the reason why we were doing this is because considering that the DG actually has sacrificed 1 whole year of his or her time, dedicating in guiding clubs, wanting to help clubs and level up so that they become more effective in the community, providing guidance. And he got to sacrifice. He could have earned more money by doing what he is doing, but instead he is sacrificing his time and efforts to visit clubs and making sure that clubs are actually run professionally and effectively based on what RI wants each one of us to be doing. So in consideration for the sacrifice that the DG has made, that was the reason why the district actually made that decision as a practice for clubs to give a little bit of a courtesy for in return for the services that the club actually has received from the district governor during his or her club official visit. Thanks.
Okay. Is there any questions? Otherwise, yeah, maybe Vicky, can I just hold and just ask anybody else to give them a chance? Chin Liang, yes. Oh, Chin Ling. Yeah. Go ahead, Chin Ling.
June, under the M, right, for membership revitalization, right, and membership engagement. For those clubs in Singapore, I was just wondering, can we share all our calendar of like fellowship meetings so that we want to encourage our members to visit other clubs' fellowship as well. Where can I find that their fellowship calendar?
Okay, sorry. Are you talking about just fellowship, or are you talking about the criteria for the magic?
Oh, the fellowship calendar.
Oh, fellowship calendar. Okay. So, I think for Singapore, the easiest way is like what you're doing now, to update in the WhatsApp community, in the Singapore presidents, and I'll also share amongst your joint presidents meeting. And the other place that you can share or go to is, let me just open up the website and do a quick sharing. Where is my share? Okay. So if you go to our district website, yeah, and go to calendar, you can see the calendar, and if you have an event, let us know. We will start putting it in here. So Vicky, don't worry, your event is already inside with district governor as a guest of honor already inside. Yeah, so now we even put in like what time DG is in clinic and all that, so you know what time not to call him, what time you can call him and all that. Yeah. So it's being populated this week, especially because a lot of clubs are giving me a buzz, and I'm working with a couple of AGs, negotiating on the time and the flight schedules and all that. There's a lot of updates happening during this period. Yep. So just go to the district website and look for the calendar.
Awesome. I have a question.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Hi. Sorry, I'm late because I had a meeting in PA, so I had to rush back to attend this meeting.
No
So
worries.
I have a question. You said you get points if you collaborate with other clubs. We are going to have joint JPM, joint president meeting next in November. 3 clubs we are going to join and do. Will it be considered to get a point in that? Is it considered? Yeah.
Let me just throw it out to everybody else, because this is a 4-way test, and you put your hands to your heart and ask yourself, 4-way test, do you think it deserves that 5 points? If you feel it is, then it is. But if you feel that you can set the bar higher, there's so many ways we can collaborate. I know that you have a lot of projects already collaborating. Yeah, so you should be able to achieve that. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, any others? Otherwise, we wrap it up. 1 hour? No? Okay. All right. DG, closing notes? You need to unmute. Sorry, DG.
Okay, sorry. So thank you everybody for being here. And yes, it's been, I found it most instructive, and I hope that you have found it useful as well. So have a good night. I think everything will be sent over to you in a folder, isn't it, June?
Yep, and also over WhatsApp, since everybody is mostly on WhatsApp.
Okay. Thank you. Good night.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Thank you. Good night.
Okay. Good night.
Thank you. Thanks for your guidance.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Thank you. Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Hi, June. Good night.
Hi, Cecilia. All okay? Or got question?
Hello. Just came back.
Oh, you just came back. Your flight today, huh?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Thank you for joining in.
Welcome. Bye. Good night.
Good night.